This is the Reinvention Stories After 40 podcast,
where women find the courage to rise, rebuild, and reinvent life on their terms.
Real women, real struggles, real transformations.
And now, here's your host, Lorna Blake.
Welcome to Reinvention Stories After 40, where we share the real, raw, and amazing journeys of women who've dared to start over and redefine success on their own terms. Today's conversation is one of the most powerful I've ever had. My guest today experienced a complete life collapse, losing her job, her financial stability, even her connection with her children, all while being stranded 2,000 miles away in a deteriorating RV. And what she built from the ashes is a story of courage, self-motivation, self-determination, autonomy, boundaries, and an unbelievable financial breakthrough. If you've ever felt behind or that it's too late to start over, this episode is bound to shift something inside of you. And so without further ado, please help me welcome to the Reinvention Stories After 40 show, the most radiant Miss Solo Shannon. Shannon, welcome to the show. It's such a pleasure to have you. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me today.
I am so delighted to be here with you, Lorna.
Awesome, awesome. It's so great to have you. And I'm going to jump in with my questions and I'm reading from my notes. So, Shannon, take us back to what life looked like before your reinvention, personally, professionally, and financially.
Well, professionally and financially, I was kind of on top of the world. I had a fully vested 401k and, I had done all the things right. I had built a career in tech as a woman and worked my way up the career ladder into project management and into executive positions. I was a founder at the last company that I was with. And that company was founded by family members. And I thought that that was going to be my final position. And it did turn out to be kind of my final position, but not in the way that I planned.
Definitely not in the way that you expected.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
My husband had experienced a lot of health problems and he went into remission. And when he did, he wanted to fulfill his dream of seeing the country, traveling. And that's how the RV happened. He convinced me to sell the house and buy an RV and hit the road. And of course, my job was remote and always had been. So I didn't really see it as a problem.
Your story is so intriguing. I could see a movie being made of it. I'm just so taken by what you shared. And so, Shannon, what was the moment or situation that made you realize something had to change?
Oh, it is a series of catastrophes. We left in the RV. Before we left, my place of employment had said, "Hey, we're going to get you an assistant. We're going to have a local assistant here in town that can handle the running around that you occasionally had to do, pick up your permit packs and all of that kind of good stuff." I was in utility development. And I thought that was great. So I trained her and we hit the road. And it was shortly after getting on the road traveling that I started to get suspicious about what was really going on. I felt like I was being pushed out and not included in things. And I had felt that before I left, but most certainly after I left. And it was another employee who let me know that they were planning on letting me go, that girl was my replacement.
Unbelievable.
And that's kind of when everything started to fall apart.
It's almost shocking. Well, it is shocking. It's almost unbelievable to to take in the kind of betrayal that you experienced there.
Oh yeah, that was I mean, the owners of the company were my son-in-law and daughter. Yeah.
Whew, that is so heartbreaking and so difficult. And for so many of us, we would have just crumbled and fallen apart. And here you
Well,
are. You've
well, I had
risen
other
to the
things.
occasion. Hmm?
Yes, yes. But at the same time, I really didn't have a whole lot of time to deal with any of that because at the same time, my husband collapsed with a heart attack
My,
while
so,
we were on the road.
so
Mhm.
did that heart attack, do you think it was associated with the shock of what had just occurred?
No, no, I don't think so at all. My husband had had many health problems for years and years and years. What we didn't know was that he had an arrhythmia, what's called a silent arrhythmia, and it doesn't always show up, at your quick little doctor's appointments. They have to do, more in-depth monitoring to find it. And they did, and they told him that he could not leave. So he collapsed here where we are right now in Arkansas while we were on the road. And we just had to stay. We could not get back on the road. My husband
Wow.
has had we've been here for 2.5 years, and he's had 8 surgeries
Phew.
in that time. He's had to wear that vest that shocks you back to life when your heart,
Oh my God.
stops, and we had to do all this in RV.
Oh my
But
God.
that, yeah, so the job thing kind of went on the back burner.
Phew.
Um, at the
It's
same time, I was trying to deal with him.
so it became less of a priority to deal with that portion because you had to be present to help
Hmm.
him
Yes.
to get recover and get well.
Yes. Hmm.
Wow. Wow. So it's zinger after zinger, one thing after another. You just
Oh yeah.
had a whole lot of things thrown at you and you
Yeah.
stepped up. You stepped up, Shannon, you really did. Now, what fears or challenges did you have to overcome to step into your new chapter, especially around believing you could earn differently? Because based on what you said, you had done all the right things, but you had so much that's coming against you. How did you recover and what fears or challenges did you overcome to step into this, earning differently, believing you could earn differently?
The funny part was I wasn't scared at first. I didn't
Hmm.
have any fear that I would find another job. I was very confident. In fact, I just was like, okay, whatever. They screwed me over. It's not the first time that one of my kids has screwed me over, and I'm sure it won't be the last. And I tried to just kind of set it right there for a minute while I dealt with him. And at the same time, thinking about what I wanted to do career wise. I remember sitting in the hospital while he was in ICU, um, activating all of my Indeed and ZipRecruiter and getting my LinkedIn profile all done, all the things that you do when you're looking for a job. And I was very confident. And then the weeks stretched into months and nothing. So the only thing I could find was freelancing, just contract stuff here and there off of LinkedIn. And yeah, nothing was happening. In the meantime, I went over to Fiverr and Upwork and started freelancing over there. But it was just, if you've done it, you know how it is. It's really tough to get the work, and it's a race to the bottom on the price. So it wasn't a wage. It wasn't a salary that I could depend on. And
Hmm.
as time wore on, and there were just more and more ghost jobs, like no answers at all, I probably applied for over 1,000 jobs, and I never even got an interview.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I know it's not my resume. My resume is sterling. I mean, it's good, and I have a degree. I have a PMP certification. I have all the things, and nothing, nothing.
Wow.
And that is kind of when I sunk into, I don't know what to do now,
Hmm.
because I couldn't, my family really wasn't there. I mean, we're 2,000 miles away from everyone. I don't really know any, I mean, I know a few people here now, but at the time I didn't know anyone here. And a local job there really isn't anything. I'm 50 miles from the closest Walmart.
Hmm.
All we have in our little town is just a couple of dollar stores and, like a gas station and a Subway. That's it.
Hmm.
That's all we have. So the dollar store was where I wound up getting a job.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what
I
was
was
that
the only,
like?
oh my goodness. Um, it was Family Dollar, and they hired me for $11.50 an hour. Yeah. And my last position, was six figures. So that was a very hard pill to swallow.
Mm,
But, pride cometh before a fall.
true. True.
And I just was thankful that there was something.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? I'll just do this with all of, as if I'm doing it for God.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to work at Family Dollar, and it's like everybody describes. If you're at all a competent and halfway put together person, before you know it, you're going to be running the store and not being paid for it. And that's
Mm.
exactly what happened. She took the opportunity to fire another manager and give me all the manager's responsibility at an $11.50 wage.
Phew.
And within 2 weeks of starting, I was closing and opening, turning around, closing one night, opening the next, with like 8 hours between my shifts.
Ooh.
And it didn't take long for me to get sick.
Oh my God.
So
Oh my God.
uh, that only lasted, I was only able to keep up that schedule for about 2 months. And then
Mm-mm.
I collapsed. And
Oh.
that was pretty much that was the end. That was the breaking point. The
Uh-huh.
moment where I knew, all the lights went off, and it was like, girl, you put in all that work for Family Dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to turn around and do that for yourself.
Amen.
And that's when it changed.
What a word. That's a word right there, Shannon, for
Mhm.
so many women who may be watching us, who
We do it
are
for
putting
everybody else.
we're always doing it for everybody but ourselves. So if
Everybody.
we can take a page out of your book, you said, girl, you've been putting in all this time and all this work for Family Dollar. It's time to put it into yourself because you know what to
Hmm.
do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
And
roll up our sleeves and get going.
yes, ma'am. And that's exactly what I did.
That's
I
it.
started, I started my Substack in August of this year.
What? Oh
Yes.
my
August
God.
10th.
September,
And
October, November. That's hardly 3 months.
yes, I've gone from 0 subs on, I had like 400 on YouTube. That was a little bit of an older, I had done a little bit on that channel. I posted a video in 2024, the end of 2024, on my YouTube channel about getting let go and trying to put everything back together. And I talked about working for Fiverr. That was my very first video. And it did get, it got like 10,000 views, and I wound up with 400 subs.
Wow.
But I didn't make another one. I just made the one video, and I
Oh,
just kind of walked away from it because I didn't really understand or see how I could do anything with YouTube.
yeah.
It was hard to wrap my head around it. So
Yeah.
I spent some time really learning from other channels and diving in, and I started my Substack, and I started to write, and I was very methodical and purposeful about who I wanted to help and how I wanted to help them.
Yeah. Wow. And so over the last, you would say you've taken it seriously about 3 months ago and
Yes,
you've
3
been
months.
running with it.
Hmm. Yes.
Huh. You're going to tell us more about the result of that. So
Yo, yes, I will.
you must. So, what was the biggest mindset shift you would say that helped you start making money more confidently? Because you're leading us in that direction right now.
Your resume. When you put together your resume and you go to an employer and you hand it to them, you are saying, here's how I can make you money.
Hmm.
And why can we not do that for ourselves?
Mm,
Why can we not look at our resume and go, this is how I can make me money? And
mm.
that's really what I did. This is what I'm good at. I can talk on camera. I can manage projects. I can juggle lots of different things. I'm a decent writer, not great by any stretch, but I'm decent. And I have discipline. I have a lot of self discipline. So
Mhm.
once I made that decision that, hey, this is my job, even if I'm not getting a paycheck, every single day, I'm going to get up, I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to go to work.
Mm.
And September, August, I didn't make anything. September, I have to look back, but it's just a few $100s I made in September.
Mm.
And everything broke open October, November.
Wow.
Yeah, I got monetized on YouTube in 6 weeks.
Wow.
And the clients just started coming to me. I have not had to do any cold outreach. I have gotten all my clients inbound, and I have gotten all of my brand deals, which nobody knows about yet.
Oh my
I haven't
God.
announced them yet,
Oh my God.
but I have
Congratulations.
sponsors for the channel now. I'm
Oh
working
my
on those deals and those videos. And they all came to me. Didn't go
Wow.
to anybody.
What a breakthrough, Shannon. What an
It,
incredible breakthrough. So you're saying the mindset shift is your resume.
yes, it's looking at your resume as what it really is. You're listing your experience and your skills to an employer and trying to convince them that they should hire you because you can help them make money. That's
Mm-hmm.
what it boils down to for every business. It's
Mm-hmm.
about making money. And
Well,
if you can take that same mindset that you're doing with an employer and turn it towards yourself, everything changes.
that's it. That's what it is. It's as we just talked about in the previous question, and you gave that word. It's recognizing that what you've been doing for everybody all these years, you need to start doing for yourself.
Yeah.
So you
It's just,
that's the light bulb moment right there.
yeah, we're all stuck in Martha mode.
Mm-hmm.
We think that we're supposed to be Martha all the time. Mary and Martha from the Bible were, Mary was complaining to, or Martha was complaining to Jesus that Mary wasn't doing enough work.
Mm.
Here's Mary running around socializing and talking and doing all that. And look at me, I'm Martha. I'm running around cooking and cleaning and serving everybody.
Yeah.
And Jesus told Martha, Mary knows what's really worthwhile, Martha.
Hmm. That's a really good one. And
Mhm.
when you said Martha, I was thinking in my head martyr because so many of us
Oh,
as
okay.
moms and wives and family members, we become martyrs. We
Yes.
treat our lives like we don't matter, like
Mhm.
everybody matters except us.
Except us.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly where I was.
Yeah.
And it took saying, I am worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I do matter. Even if
Yes.
it feels like I don't matter to the people in my life, because it's
Yes.
hard for all of them to see you, especially children, even when they become adults. They just still see you as mom.
What a word.
Mhm.
And by getting to that point of autonomy, of self-determination, you turned a disadvantage into an advantage because you have the skills and the knowledge and the ability and the wisdom and the
Yeah.
life experience, and you have the discipline. And with all of that in motion, it's like, wow, it's like a rocket just launched.
Yeah.
It's
But the
it's
thing is
incredible.
that
Huh?
we all do. We all
Yeah.
do.
It, it,
If
it-
you've been holding a job, if you've raised a family, you've got all of the things that I have. don't think that you don't have self-discipline, because you do. Anybody who gets up every day and takes care of them kids and gets them to school and goes off to work, you have the self-discipline.
What a word. Thank you for that. Yeah, I love where this is going. And so now, what does life look like for you now in terms of your confidence, your work, and your money? And so we're going to go there.
So there's always a little bit, like I'm battling a little bit right now, that fear of, okay, things are moving, because I have a lot. My RV is falling apart. My husband is still struggling health wise, and I have a house to finish so that we have a roof over our heads and we can live somewhere safe. We just had a gas leak in the RV day before yesterday, and now I can't use an appliance because the gas is leaking out of it. So it's like all these things keep happening, and there is still that fear component and I just have to keep telling myself, I've got this. I can do this. It's no different than going to work every day. And if one income stream starts to dry up, I need to start developing another one. That's the biggest thing too, is not relying on any one income stream, having multiple things going on at one time. Just like in project management, the companies you work for don't just have one income stream.
True.
They have a whole bunch of income streams. And we have to get that mindset but scale it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we have to do the same. But the money part, it's moving. And it moved fast when it started to move. I mean, I went from 0, and I think November I'm probably going to hit 10,000 for November.
Wow.
Maybe. At least 7. I'm at 7 right now. So if nothing else happens the rest of the month.
Amazing, Shannon.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Now, of course, that's not in yet. That's just on the books. So I think probably my first month that I'll actually get that amount of money is probably going to be January.
Amazing. Just amazing.
Yes.
Because we're talking weeks. It's just been weeks.
Yes. Weeks.
Since you've been looking at and moving in this direction of me first.
Yes.
And putting yourself,
Yes. And my number one source of income is digital products.
Wow.
That's what blew me away. Was people just saying, hey, can you teach me what you know? But I don't have a lot of money to pay for coaching.
Yeah.
Could you put it together for me?
Wow.
And I started building these Google Drives with everything everybody would need in it to do something. Like if they want to start a book club, or they want to start a restaurant, I put together everything into a Google Drive that they can purchase. And then they have it all to be able to launch their business. And that is the digital product model that I decided to go with. And that has been by far what has changed everything.
Wow. Wow, I'm super excited and happy that you're sharing that, because I think it leads into the next question, which is for a woman who needs to create $1,000 a month quickly, what would you suggest that she starts with? Where does she begin?
I would suggest that she start with a blog. You have to build a presence somehow. And I have found Substack to be the place that I chose because it's free. I didn't have to pay anything. And there's a lot of professional people on there. It's like a much more grown-up WordPress blogger. It's not social media. It doesn't work like social media. And you can get discovered. And that's really how it changed for me, was I started on Substack. I started my Substack and I started writing regularly, 2 posts a week, and engaging in notes. And I started to grow. And then I got more serious about my YouTube channel. And those 2 things together, YouTube, sending people over to Substack to get my more concentrated content. And then that's when the people are like, hey, you have this digital product. How do I buy it? And that's kind of where it went. I just started talking to people, seeing what their problems were, and I fixed their problem
Mm.
in a digital product.
That's that's incredible. Now, a woman who doesn't feel confident enough in her tech skills might say, I'm not tech savvy. I don't think I can do that. What do you say to her?
Um, that's what AI is for.
Yeah, a good point.
I mean, it's AI can be looked at in a number of different ways. And I'm fortunate enough that I have been kind of at the forefront of AI. I've been in the beta testing categories for a lot of, because of the work that I had done in the past with
Mm.
platforms.
Hmm.
So I got to work a lot with ChatGPT and Google Gemini. I was even on the beta testing for Google Earth.
Oh,
Like it, I, for whatever reason with my jobs, I just got into beta testing for AI platforms. And the things, the thing that people don't realize about AI is that you've been using it ever since computers started.
oh
You've been
wow.
using AI all the time. Clippy from Microsoft was AI. It's
Oh,
just a much less sophisticated version than we have now.
oh wow.
And think about the first cell phones, how they were in the bags. You remember the bag phones that you had
Yeah,
to take in your car and they were like huge, this big?
yeah,
And now look at our cell phones. I mean,
agreed.
and look at what this little device will do.
Yeah.
It's the same concept with AI. It's no different than what you've been doing. It's just on a more sophisticated level.
Hmm. So you're saying, Shannon, that anybody can get started on what? Digital products or Substack?
Yeah, and it's going to be different for whatever your skills and experience are. I mean, for me, my skills and experience are in IT. They're in helping people understand these tools. So that's what my
Mm-hmm.
channel is about,
Mm-hmm.
is empowering people who don't feel confident with tech and showing them, hey, these tools exist now where you can just have a conversation with it and it can help you understand how to build something.
Mm. So for somebody who is not in IT, who maybe their skill set, for example, is let's see, let me see if I can find an example from my community. Somebody who is an educator or a counselor or a coach, how
Oh,
would you suggest they use?
okay. Which one do you want me to take? The educator?
Mm-hmm.
So, an educator has incredible opportunities on Substack and YouTube and digital products. All the thing they're capable, first of all, they're capable of teaching.
True.
And a teacher can teach anything that that person can learn a little bit themselves,
Mm,
they can teach. So, even if it's not something that they're, if you're a biology teacher, it's not like you go home and do biology every night.
true.
You're teaching material to a group of students. And
Huh.
that skill is what you're taking to YouTube and to Substack and to digital products, your
Uh-huh.
ability to teach a topic.
Got it.
So, a teacher, I would say you need to help other teachers.
Uh-huh.
You
That's
need
a
to
good
help other
point.
teachers. You know what their challenges are. What's their challenge in the classroom? What is their challenge in managing their students? All right, now let's come up with some digital products to solve those problems.
Uh-huh. You just made it really clear there. It's solving problems for a group of people that you have the inside, you would say, the inside scoop on. You know
Yes.
what their issues are and being really clear. Now, Substack, I've seen a bit of it and it seems more geared toward people who are writers. How do you how do you suggest that somebody who doesn't think of themselves as a writer use Substack? That's what I'm thinking of.
So, Substack is writers, podcasters, and video people. So,
Uh-huh.
Don Lemon.
Yeah.
Don Lemon from, I think was he on CNN or MSNBC? He
Uh-huh.
has his show there. Joy Reid has her show there.
On
Um,
Substack.
yes. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, many of the podcasts, big podcasts, the I've Had It podcast, Keith Edwards's podcast are
Oh,
all on Substack.
okay. Now
It
you're
is a
opening it up.
media, it is a multimedia platform.
Uh-huh.
And the app is on your phone, and you can read, you can watch, and you can listen.
Oh, that opens it up quite a bit because I was
Yes.
only thinking of it as a platform for people to write. And
Oh no, no.
okay.
There's live streaming.
Huh.
There's group live streaming. I watch a cooking show on Substack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's and the thing is that most people don't even know about Substack. It's wide open.
You're
I
correct.
just yeah, I just did a lesson yesterday on my YouTube channel and on my Substack about how on Pinterest and Instagram all the cozy stuff is so saturated.
Yeah.
There's nobody on Substack doing this.
Oh,
Hardly anybody. The field is wide open to do any type of a cozy aesthetic type blog or a cozy book club, those type of things that, something softer and gentler, no politics. There is room for every topic. Every niche has a home on Substack and YouTube.
wow. Well, you're selling it to my community right now. I love what you've just done because you didn't just do it for my community, you also opened my eyes to a platform that I hadn't considered. I've received, I'm a subscriber to your channel, so I've received your email newsletter, where you've referenced Substack and all of that, but
Mhm.
I didn't think of Substack as a multimedia platform where there's all kinds of things going on. And it's only as you're saying it, I'm realizing, oh, wow, I should check it out.
Well, that email newsletter comes from Substack.
Yeah, but
That is my email newsletter.
see,
Anytime I write on Substack, it goes right out to my YouTube subscribers who have gone over there and put their email in.
oh my God, that is so phenomenal. So
Yeah.
that's an opportunity for women who want to get started. Now, how do you earn? So give us the scoop on how people earn between posting stuff on YouTube and Substack. Give us the scoop on that.
So the fastest way to earn on Substack is to do a paid membership. You can, from day one, you don't have to have a minimum number of subscribers. You can set up a paid tier. Now, I chose not to do that. I have kept my Substack 100% free. But that is because I sell digital products. So I decided to do the either or thing. I could either charge a monthly subscription and give them everything, or I could just sell individual things. And I decided to go that way because what I would sell to an educator is different from how I would help a fireman who's looking to start a passion project that's going to fund his retirement. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like a membership was the right way to go. And I also knew that most of my audience was without a job.
Got it. Got it.
So you start over there on Substack, you charge a paid membership, and you can build an income that way. You can also sell your digital products straight from your post. Sorry, I have my puppy
It's
who
okay.
wants to come and say
Oh my God, he's so
hello.
cute.
This is Bear Henry. He
Oh,
is
hi.
my he is my absolute baby. He is a 6-year-old Newfie, and
Oh,
he weighs about 150 pounds.
oh
He's
wow.
huge.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. He is
yeah,
so cute.
he is. He's my sweetheart.
Oh,
But you can charge memberships, and then you can sell digital products. You can sell courses. You can sell retreats and workshops. You can do tickets to your live streams on Substack.
wow.
All of that is possible.
You're
All from
opening.
right there on. I mean, I sell all kinds of products on there. You can sell anything you want to.
Amazing.
And I embed it all into my emails.
What, Shannon? You just opened so much up there. You've just given us a lot with that. Thank you so much for that. And
Yeah.
so we're coming down. It's just been so incredible talking to you. I want to ask you this. What advice would you give to a woman over 40 who's thinking, it's too late for me? I can't begin again. The
Hmm.
ship has sailed.
Look how fast this happened. Once you make your mind up, you really can do some stuff.
Mm,
And I felt that way too. I mean, I'm 55.
you look great.
I never thought in a million years I'd be starting over at this age and that all my money would be gone. Like, I mean, 8 surgeries. I mean, anyone in your audience who knows how much a heart surgery costs, and he's had 8 of them. I mean, our money was tapped out by the fourth surgery. So everything that we worked for and saved for our entire careers was gone with medical costs. And I never thought that it would be like this, that I'd be looking at an empty refrigerator at my age and wondering how to get groceries. But you can't, I mean, we have it inside of us. We do. We're so much stronger than we realize. So much stronger. All that strength you poured into your children, your family, it's time to put some to you.
I love it. Thank you for that. And how can people stay connected with you, phenomenal woman?
Well, they can come on over to my Substack, soloshannon.substack.com, and that is where I teach for free. I also teach on YouTube for free, and that's at Solo Shannon HQ. And yeah, I am just, I'm really excited about where everything's going. I've got lots of partners now, brands that have come to me and said, hey, I think this could help your audience. Will you test it out? And I'm going to be bringing all kinds of ways to make money.
Oh my God, I'm super excited for this. I'm just thrilled at the direction that you're moving in and just to observe how quickly this is all happening for you, Shannon. I'm just so in awe and thrilled and just cheering you on, as I'm observing from the sidelines. I just
Oh,
love what
thank
you're
you.
up to. And I thank you. Do you have any last words?
I just want to encourage your audience. Oh, it's not too late. It's not too late. And it's not too late till you're dead. I mean, we all have a day coming and we don't know when that is. And I know that at my age I've lived more of them than I got left. So it's time. It's time to stop fooling around and crying in my tea. And the same's true for your audience too. We can do this. We are not victims. And I'm done being the martyr. I'm done being the one that serves everybody else, including my employers, and gets screwed over in the end.
Wow. Wow. Shannon, thank you. Thank
You
you.
are so
And
welcome.
I have to say, viewers, you've heard it from Shannon. I mean, you've heard her amazing courage under fire. You've seen her story, how she's risen from the ashes. Shannon's courage to start over, even after her life collapsed, shows that it's possible to rise again from the ashes. And you have it inside of you. You've heard her speak on that. If she's been able to get up, pick herself up, rise up, dress up, and show off her skills and go from zero to nearly $10,000 a month in less than 3 months,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have it inside of you to do. And there is a breakthrough. There is a financial breakthrough that can follow the moment you reclaim your power and your autonomy, where you say, enough of serving everybody. It's my time. And you take that seriously. If Shannon's story spoke to you today, take it as your sign. There is no expiration date on change. As long as you're alive, you have the opportunity to change and you can rise from the ashes just like she has. Thank you for watching this episode of Reinvention Stories After 40. Be sure to follow Shannon on her YouTube, as she said, at Solo Shannon. Her links are going to be below. We'll also put her Substack. And if you'd like more stories like hers, don't forget to subscribe and share this with another woman who's ready to begin again. Until next time, remember, don't wait for permission to start over. Your courage is all the approval you need. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you again for watching, and bye for now.